Now let's start simplifying with rational exponents. Negative 32 to the negative 4/5. So the first thing I'm going to do is move that to my denominator with a positive exponent. Now, I know that we're going to be doing something with negative 32. My denominator of my exponent is my root. So I know I'm taking the 5th root. And the numerator of my exponent is my power. So I know I'm raising it, to the 4th power. So what is the 5th root of negative 32? Well, that's going to be negative 2. I'm still raising that to the 4th power. And negative 2 to the 4th power is 16. So 1/16 is my final answer. Now in part B, I have some negative exponents, but let's focus on it one at a time. First thing I'm going to focus on is negative 5 times 3. That becomes negative 15. And now I have x to the 5/3 over x to the negative 3/4. Now, once I get that x in my denominator, I know I have an excluded value. My denominator cannot equal 0. Therefore, and this should be a positive right here. Sorry. Let me catch that. X to the positive 3/4. So my excluded value comes from x to the 3/4 cannot equal 0. Therefore, x cannot equal 0. So now what I can do is simplify using the same properties of exponents we used when they were whole numbers. So I still have my negative 15, but now it's going to be x to the 5/3 minus 3/4. How do we subtract fractions? We get common denominators. So that's x to the 20 over 12 minus 9 over 12. So it's negative 15 x to the 11 over 12, but we also know that x cannot equal 0, that excluded value. Now in part C, the 9th root of a to the 3rd. So that is a to the 3/9, which simplifies to be a to the 1/3, which is the same as cube root of a. So since we started off as a radical, it's better to end your answer as a radical. So now in part D, I have cube root of square root of 125. Now remember, my index that's not written here is 2. So if I multiply my indexes, I have the 6th root of 125. Now looking at that, you might not know what to do. Well, I know that 125 is 5 cubed. So this is 5 to the 3 over 6, which is 5 to the 1/2, or square root of 5. Since I started with square roots and radicals, I should end with square roots.